A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Clarice, do you hear the lamb screaming, Clarice? I would like some Chianti with my fava beans. The reason I did that is because my speech I will be discussing about the mentally ill. See, as a deputy sheriff in California, I work many assignments, and one of those assignments is working in the mentally housing unit. I work in conjunction with the psych staff, psychiatrist, psych nurse, to dispense medication, and the deputy sheriffs are there for safety. Hi, my name is Lloyd Nguyen. I'm today to persuade you to concur with me that these mentally ill criminal offender needs to be incarcerated, coupled with treatment and rehabilitation. Let's start with statistics. According to the PBS.org website, in an article, The New Asylum, of 2 million inmates, 500,000 of them are mentally ill. In prison, 16% are mentally ill. Jail population, 25% are. According to Bureau of Justice Statistics, they even have a higher rate of recidivism. In state prison, 11 or more prior conviction percentage, 10% are mentally ill versus 5.3% of the general population of inmates. Federal prison, 9.7% versus 2.2%. Local jails, 13.2% are mentally ill versus 7.8% of the general population of inmates. So the statistics, the numbers are profound. Now we know what statistics are. Let's explore some treatment and rehabilitation services. There's 2 hospitals that I work as a transportation deputy. I transport mental ill inmates there. So I know how effective these places are because I've seen it firsthand. First one is Atascadero Mental State Hospital, California. And the inmates there are there because they're incompetent to stand trial. They're not guilty by reason of insanity. Local jail sent them there for mental treatment. And the treatment teams are excellent with psychiatrists, psychologists, registered nurse, therapists, caseworkers, social workers. Their rehabilitation program are superb. Vocational counseling, they have life skills, social skills, anger management. So all these things, so that way, when they get released, they become functional, manageable, productive citizens. Of course, with minor charges, anything with murder or rape or something else, they will have to be incarcerated longer than that. Metropolitan LA is another hospital. Same service, focused on group therapy so that inmates who are become competent to stand trial. So we talk about stats, statistics, talk about treatment and rehabilitation. Let's talk about recidivism. Recidivism is essentially perpetual behavior of those who commit crime. They're incarcerated, they're released. They commit crime again, become incarcerated, and get released. It's just a vicious cycle. So it occurs over and over. Why is the cycle so high? Well, because of what, according to the PBS.org article, what's called deinstitutionalization. These inmates would be released to the community and they expect the community to take care of them. Unfortunately, there's no funding. So what happens? These inmates end up out in the street as transient without any care. So basically what law enforcement have created, like CIT, Critical Incident Teams, and these deputies and officers are trained to deal with these mentally ill inmates. They can put them in a 72-hour hold if they're a danger to themselves or others, or a serious crime would be incarcerated with treatment and rehabilitation. And housing resources. As drugs or alcohol rehabilitation program, they have halfway houses. Mentally ill people do not. That's what they need. They need housing for mental illness, halfway houses. And lastly, family involvement. I've talked with thousands of mentally ill inmates, and they have conveyed the same thing. I don't have any family, or I don't know where my family are. Family needs to be involved. Community needs to be involved. So I want to summarize what I talked about. I want to persuade you, I'm telling you, that to solve the issue of these mentally ill criminal offenders is incarceration, but with, emphatically, I'm emphasizing that, with treatment and rehabilitation. You know, because essentially mental ill is not, you know, it's not an excuse. It is a real disease that needs to be taken care of. There's empirical evidence via statistics that show that it is effective. Thank you.